Hey everyone, Oldwolf's here. I'm having issues with the StreamYard, so um, we're going like old school here. How you doing? It's that time again for the train wreck. I missed last week, and I apologize. But so I got whatever books I picked up last week, and some of the books I picked up this week because my place did not have um, DC and some other titles. So it's going to be a short one, and then hopefully, if this is working right, people will hop on. Okay, so let me just, since this everything is not working correctly, let me try to make sure I can get onto my channel here so I can pin stuff. I don't even know if I'm alive. So here, let me see if I'm live here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everything just went. And if I had to re-log in, and when I re-log in, I get the shows that I made up ahead of time, but I'm like on the free version, so I don't even know what's going on. So we're just going to keep going with this. Let me pin. I'm going to hop. I'm going to go into another page here and pin. Get the pin going. Okay. Post. Here we go. Yeah, I paid the bill. Oh. All right, so there it is. I haven't pinned it yet, but it's in the stream. Okay. I'm gonna I'll pin it now. I don't have anybody hop on, but pin. Then done. All right. So let me hop off of that. That's pinned. Get off of that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Totally confused. All right. So it's not a big week. 2 weeks. My first week was only a few books, and this week was books for my kids and stuff and books that didn't come in. A lot of this DC for this week did not come in. Some independents did not come in. So we'll go with what I got. Okay, first, my only Marvel, Wolverine. It's Mastermind. It's not his mother. You find out on that last page, the great reveal last week. So we'll find out what's going on here. I haven't opened this up, so it's freaky because that's freaky. So one panel you have him talking to his mother. Him talking to his mother, and then Mastermind talking to him. That's freaky. Okay, let me get this going. I was all confused. I'm all confuffled. Hey, Gene, how you doing? How you doing, Gene? All right, let's see if I can get this going. Gene, I received the books. Thank you very much. Here it is. Make sounds. Okay. All right. Let's see if this will work. All right, this will work. Pablo, how you doing? There you go. It made sound. At least something works today. That's it for Marvel. And now, let's see what I get from DC from 2 weeks ago. Hold on. Okay. Batman, Gotham by Gaslight, The Legion of Justice. I truly enjoyed the last arc of this. The first introduction of Batman, Gotham Gaslight, and making up the Legion. He had this version of Superman, this version of Wonder Woman, this version of Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. You got it. They were in here. So cheers to you. So I'm enjoying this one too. This is like the second one. This is two. Yeah, this is two. So it just started. All right. So all the characters from the first volume are into this. So we'll see this. So I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy this just as much as the other one. Next one, merely a cover by. You got it's Rose Mesh, right? Merely a cover by. She comes out with all these things. I picked up stuff from her past, years ago. Could be last year before that. But I'm still picking it up. I gotta make sure I say her name right. Hold on. Colorist, letterist, cover. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's Rain Gonzalez. Gonzalez. I was thinking of somebody else. All right. Next one, also a cover by, because I'm doing the Superpowers collection. So this is Harley Quinn. No, this is actually Batman Harley Quinn #1. But I got them all. There's more coming down the line. I'll be picking up too. I'm glad to pick up some bags and boards today. So this week. Okay, rest or independence. Only 3 left. Ready? Here we go. Space Ghost #1. First volume stopped at the annual. So this just picks up. I haven't opened this up yet, so I don't even know where this opens up. Actually, this is actually the first time I'm opening it up. I don't know about the writing yet because I haven't read it yet, but the art's not doing it for me. Let me see if I can get a good picture of the art for you. Yeah. Oh, I'm not enjoying the art on this one. I mean, again, I just opened this book up today, so but hopefully the read's going to make up for the art. Next one is Bug Wars #6, which has been this has been a great read. Get it as a trade. This is the last issue. Get it as a trade. And it's actually, this book seems to be a little thicker than the previous ones. Okay, so and I guess there's going to be a #2 because they got squirrels. They're writing squirrels. So cute. Book 1, Lost in the Yard. He who stands between the mites and men. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to. And there's going to be a Bug Wars, the Spider Witch special. Like it's going to be a one shot, I assume. Oh, here you go. Book 2, The Fellowship of the Fucked Ups. But they got it covered up with the ants, so I don't care. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? All right. Last but not least, Transformers #3. I know Daniel Warren Johnson's going to be leaving this very soon. It must be to be continued. So maybe it's after this issue, maybe. I'm a little behind on it. Right there. I got Transformers in there. So, but that's a great page. Look at that. That's a great page. Corona does. Johnson and Corona do great work well together. The way he writes and the way he. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I got to read this one. This one looks good. They do everything they do together seems to go great. There you go. 10 minutes, 11 minutes, quick and dirty. I mean, I don't know why this isn't working. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? All right. So now in the background, I have. Hey, how you doing, Gene?
Hey, Tony.
How you doing?
Hey, chat.
Yeah. So yeah. So now that I'm back, you'll be getting that soon. I just gotta find a box to put that in. Okay, it's ready. It's ready for you to paint.
No rush.
No, I know. But
I'm just glad the books got there safe and sound.
Yes, they did. Matter of fact, they're right. They're already been rebagged. They've already been put in.
Cool.
So we're ready to go.
Cool.
This is the kind of stuff I like. This is the kind of stuff I really enjoy, because this is stuff from my childhood. When I was a kid, I mean, like not even 10, because I was living in the city of Fall River. The barber shop across the street, I used to hang out there. And the barber had at the end, he had a wall of chairs, right? And at the end there was like a metal 3-shelf thing on wheels, and it was just all this type of stuff. I used to love it.
Cool.
So how you doing?
Oh well, can't sleep. So nothing's new.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Tired all the time. So I sleep about an hour. I'm up 2 hours. I sleep about an hour. I'm up 2 hours. I don't know. At some point, I get so exhausted that I fall asleep in my chair or something, and then I wake up with this fucking neck pain because I'm like this.
Well, maybe you should get a pillow, one of those things that you put when you're on an airplane that goes around your neck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna look for a couple of things there. There's a store that sells all sorts of weird shit there. There might be something there.
Yeah, there you go. Just something to keep your head from going like this.
Because it like, and sometimes I go to bed because I'm exhausted and I sleep, but I don't rest. So like I can sleep 7 hours, but I wake up and I'm as tired as I was when I went to bed.
Yeah, I've had a couple. I have those days too, or those nights too.
But it's okay. I know that everything's gonna be fine on the 29th. Oh, and I'm going to my sister's picking me up with my brother-in-law, and they're picking my other brother up, and we're going to this house. She rented a house. Well, it's more like a mansion.
Ooh.
Four bathrooms. So we each have our own bathroom in the morning. No waiting line. And there's a pool, there's a jacuzzi, there's a pool table, a ping pong table.
Where did you find this?
So, and we're gonna have supper together, and then we're gonna sleep there and gonna wake up in the morning at whatever the time, and we'll have breakfast together.
So what was she getting, like an Airbnb and type of thing? You guys are all gonna meet up?
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. But I mean, if it's an Airbnb, I mean, it's like it's a lot bigger than anything I've ever seen. It looks like one of those houses out of you remember that show there that they all the rich people there, the Texans there together, and
Dallas?
Yeah, it looks like one of those houses.
Wow.
So, but she said she got a great price. So I believe her. I said, hey, no worries. Hey, as long as there's a jacuzzi and there's a place to put my beer. The
Hey,
rest
I'd
is,
be already all set to just have my own bathroom.
oh yeah, and that too. That's fun. That's really fun. And she told me bring two bathing suits because you don't want to have to you get in the jacuzzi and then you decide to go into the pool. Well, you don't want to have to put a wet bathing suit, so which makes sense. So so I'm gonna go get myself two bathing suits.
Very cool.
And they finally fixed my money shit. So on the 29th, everything's coming back as it were. I'll be able to order some books. Finally,
Yay.
finally after 3 months.
That'd be cool. We'll play some catch up.
Yeah, because I wanna get the Space Ghost annual, but the D cover.
Which one's the D cover?
Well, because you're sending me the A cover if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get the D cover because I have A and D covers for all the other Space Ghosts.
Sweet. So Polo, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Polo, have you met Gene? Gene, Paul?
Not
Polo?
not yet. Although you do get recommended as a Facebook friendship.
Oh, okay, well,
Wow.
I'll
Even I
I
don't
don't
get
check
that.
Facebook that often, so I'll check to see if you're there, and I'll add you to the list.
Even I don't get that.
Ah. Yeah. Tony, did you go to the old country on vacation?
No, I went to Scotland. So I went to
Ooh,
my mother-in-law's old country.
okay, cool.
Had a
Yeah,
good time though. Had a good time.
because if you had been to the Azores, the islands are right now are the only part in the country that are not on fire.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Yeah. 3% of the country's total area has burned down, and the prime minister he says we have everything under control.
Yeah, well, it's only 3%. If it was 5%, maybe he didn't have everything under control.
Oh yeah, sure.
So
It smells like smoke here. So
oh yeah, Canada's on fire too. Just to let you know.
Ah.
Yeah,
the
Canada's on
the
fire. We get some state some of the cities in the states down south are like foggy because of the smoke from Canada. So
and
there's
it
fires
smells like
everywhere.
smoke. Most of the time there, it smells like smoke.
Yeah, there you go. That's people smoking pot. No, in Canada, that's what it is.
Not that kind of smoke.
So, Paulo, are you still in school? Did you ever go start the school?
Yeah, I finished the prelim, and I didn't have good grades to move on.
Oh,
So
sorry.
even though technically I can't be kicked out because that thing is sponsored by by the ministry, it wouldn't be fair to keep going because it's actually it is the networking and Python that I had problems with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not for everybody, man. It's
Yeah.
no big deal.
Here's the thing. This was the preliminary part. So it took 3 months. We started 22. We finished 13. But most of the people were under the age of 25. So there was just a couple of us old fogies, and a lot of guys just coming from just had high school education, never went to college, and but apparently they thought, man, this is too much work.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot of work.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've taken a couple of classes where it's they fast track it.
Hmm.
So it's like it's a boot camp. So you go through a lot of that. A lot of months is in weeks. You're there for a week, so you don't have all the time to do it. They push everything like, and it is tough. It is tough. So what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm gonna since I don't have anything lined up, I'm packing everything up. I'm gonna put my anything that's made of paper into storage, and I'm putting my apartment for rental.
Oh shit! Where are you gonna go?
To my parents' house. I'm gonna be in my old room.
Oh, back to your room. Have they changed it at all?
Kind of, yeah. Not really my old room. It's my sister's room. My old room was turned into an extension of the living room. But my sister is now lives 60 miles away with her boyfriend, so the room's available, and it's good for my parents too because they're in their late 70s, and I can help them out with some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's 77, but he thinks he's 57, so he wants to do things that require physical effort. Eh,
My father is in his 80s. Same way.
yeah.
Same way. Same way.
Mhm.
He's got the garden. He's got the grapes. He's the hey dad, you want to cut the grass? Oh, I got it. No problem. And he goes cuts the grass, and he does the lights for Christmas. He does all. Stop. They don't. That's another generation that we don't understand. Honest to
Yeah.
God.
The thing is, I wanted to see if I could pack everything up into 16 boxes. I'm done. I have 8 boxes all filled up, and I haven't even touched the comics. This is just with the this is just with the digest comics from my youth, the science fiction novels, a few books on cars, and I haven't even touched the comics. I'm not sure if
Jeez.
I can. Yeah, and let's see what I can if I can get everything in back into the storage into a cheap enough storage box because if I have to go to 20 boxes, I may need a one that's more expensive and
Can't you just pile them up in your sister's room?
no, I can't. There'd be no room for the bed.
So you sleep on top of the boxes.
Yes, that should work.
You put a sheet. You put the bedspread. It looks like it looks like a bed. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'm gonna take about. I'm gonna see if I can pack about 60 trade paperbacks. But the other 400 and or so have to go into storage.
But then you have to pay for that storage. That's what sucks.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, I best I can do is 630 euros. That's about $700 a year.
Oh, a
Uh,
year. Okay. Well,
yeah,
that's not bad there for a year.
yeah. But this is not like the storage lockers you see in the Storage Wars reality shows. They're more like mini vaults.
Mini vaults.
Yeah, they're about as big. They're about the size of the size of a pantry.
Yeah, but are you gonna? All right. So you got 20 boxes. So are they long boxes, short boxes?
They're plastic boxes to fill up with anything because
Oh,
they're the most resilient.
I gotcha. Okay.
And I already have 8 boxes all piled up, and that's just with the novels and in most of the books. And I still don't know what I'm going to do with my old childhood books because they're not regular size and they didn't fit there.
Maybe
Yeah,
those are
I have a lot of paper.
maybe those are the ones you put in your bedroom.
Uh-huh.
You
Probably.
might have to put some in your bedroom.
Mhm.
Or so, I mean, I don't know how big your sister's room is.
Yeah, it's really unfeasible. J- Looking at the way that I have everything set up in my house, where I basically have a one room filled up with books. If take I take it back home, I'm gonna have room for uh, probably one, yeah, about 60 books, I guess.
Yeah. Wish you luck.
Mm. Then it's still looking for stuff, but this is most of the stuff I'm looking for jobs is in marketing. I don't have actual marketing experience. uh, and for for social network management, they want 20-year olds because they're cheap.
Yeah. Well, have you done any more writing for what you do for the book for the cars?
There's none available at what I need to make. What I can only work I can work as an independent contractor, but I get paid like peanuts, about a tenth of what I need to, and I don't even have that many assignments. I would need to work for about 3 publications all at once, writing about 20 hours a day to make the same kind of money that I would work as a full-time employee. And even then I would pay more taxes because I'd be an independent contractor.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, okay. I can understand that. Yeah, okay. Too bad you couldn't just sell it on to sites. Write the thing and just sell it to a site or something like that. And another, a car magazine type of thing site. And
they're the ones that don't have any jobs. I mean, I know most of them. They don't have any stuff. I know that most of the guys, they don't have stuff. I had actually had a job interview because a guy who bought an old brand that used to be very well regarded, but the guy owns a bunch of used car lots, and he wanted to have his own publication, so he bought the trademark, and he was looking to expand. I did the job interview. And then I told him how much I wanted to make, and he told me how much he could pay. And he didn't even tell me if I got the job or not. He didn't even bother.
Well, maybe just to start out, if you're gonna be at your parents, maybe starting out, you might have to take a hit.
Yeah, but the job's no longer available. I don't think he didn't hire anyone. Probably because he couldn't afford anyone.
Gotcha. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. So maybe I should become a public servant.
You do what you do. I mean, I used to clean toilets for a living. I mean, you do what you do to make put money in your wallet. So
Yeah, my last job was putting away books at a library. So
there you go. Yeah, you do what you do to make a buck.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of years ago, I was I had left Marley Spoon, but I had yet to go to the bank. No, I was still working at Marley Spoon, but I was sending out stuff. And I did send out stuff to public servant jobs, but they are more complicated. Even though they're paying less, they're more complicated in what they wanted me to send out than a regular job.
So when you mean a public servant job, you mean like working for the town, the state type of thing?
Yeah, I sent out to city halls in neighboring towns.
Really, and you go through. Is that the kind of a job you need to know somebody to get in?
Helps.
It
helps. Yeah.
So, Gene, you work at a
what's the
library.
minimum wage? What's the minimum wage in the States?
Well, he's in Portugal, so
yeah.
Okay.
And the minimum wage here is actually I don't know right now. I'm just the minimum wage. I think it's 825.
Because here it's $15 an hour.
We don't get paid by the hour. We get paid by the month. The minimum wage is set to 22 business days.
Well, that's us. It's the hour. We're paid by the hour.
Because if we go over the amount of hours per day, we don't get paid extra time.
see, so you become salary.
Yeah. Right now it's 870 euros a month, which is about 1,050 US dollars, I guess.
And that's for a public job.
No, that's the minimum wage in the entire country.
Oh, the minimum wage. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there were some jobs that were paying 925. A few that demanded having a college education, which I do, were paying 1,100. Supposedly the average wage right now is about 1,700, but most most working class wages have actually gone down in the last 15 years. So I guess the CEOs are getting very well paid.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it. In Japan, you the CEO gets 10 times as much as the lowest. I read this, 10 times as much as the lowest paid person.
Right.
So it's he knows how much he's making. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so CEOs just make whatever they want to make. And then the person. So would you take a job that you don't feel like I'm not saying beneath you, but I'm just saying, would you take a job just to get a job?
I would rather have a job where I can't hit the ground running, because if I have to learn something new, it takes longer to go back to a wage level that I'm comfortable with.
All right, but I mean, just to get a job, you want to work, and that,
Yeah.
so it's like, but if a job came just making pizza boxes, I'm just saying that, would you do that just to get some money flowing?
They wouldn't let me. See, in order to, at my age, in order to get that type of manual labor, I would need to have experience in that in that type of job. Nobody's going to hire
to make a widget, to make a pizza
Yeah.
box.
Yeah. They're not going to hire a 45-year-old that never worked, that came from an office job.
Yeah, that's why we're back. We're totally backwards in this country. This country, we're totally backwards.
Yeah. And here's the thing: they are demanding. They're demanding college education if you want to get a job as a cash register, as a way to, not because they need somebody with college education. It's to weed out weed out potential applicants. Because if you don't have college education and you start and you want above minimum, they will weed you out, because there will be people with college education willing to work for minimum.
Because they can't find a job what they went to school for.
Hmm.
But that makes no sense though, because then you're both taking a lower end job. Why would you? So why does the college person who has the education? Why would you want them? Because if they find a job, they would most likely take off from the job that you just gave them if they found a job what they went to school for.
That type of job, they don't mind having too much rotation between employees. They don't mind losing them after 6 months.
That's true, because they'll just find another college person doesn't have a job.
Yeah,
and they'll fit them into that spot. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The thing is, even if you try to go to that type of job with a plan, there will be no chance for you to move inside a company from a low end job to a job that you are actually that you're actually an expert at.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like I've been in the same job for almost 30 years. I ain't freaking moving. I'm not, because I don't know how to go. All this stuff you're going through in this country, I don't even know how to do it. I really don't. I really wouldn't know how to do it, because I'm like 60. Who's gonna freaking hire me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was still getting hired at 60 because nobody wanted to work in the merchant navy.
Well, there you go. I'm 60. I don't want to work in the merchant navy.
No, my dad was retired, He was 70. He was retired, and he was still getting hired to go. He was mostly covering other people's vacation time.
No, there you go. But
But
it's still work.
yeah, yeah, but it's extra money. He's still worth about 5 months a year, and because he still had to pay social security on that, it would count towards his retirement pension.
Oh, so he was. Ah, yeah. Okay. So in this country, you can only work. You can only make X amount of money and work. If you go over that X, it kind of hurts for every dollar. For every dollar you make, or every $2 you make, they take $1 or $2 away from you. So okay, so it's the same way there. He didn't want to work and lose benefits.
It doesn't lose, right? It didn't lose benefits. It could work, and that had to be changed in the 90s, because in the 90s they wouldn't even, up until the early 90s, if you retired, you would not be allowed to find any job.
Dang, why?
At the time, socialism.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay.
Right now, it's neo-socialism. It's neoliberalism. So they do let you, so they do. You have to retire at. You can retire at the age of 66 years and 9 months. Back in the 80s, it was 60. When you turned 65, you could put in the papers. And every day that you worked would count towards your retirement pension. Nowadays, they calculate it based on your top 12 earning years. Although if you can continue working in a different area from the one you worked most of your life, which is technically not the same, because it wasn't the same type of boats. It was not the same type of job. When my dad was in the petrol tankers, he was a pumpman. When he was working in the ferry boats, he was a assistant engine man. So it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same job, but since he was working and he was still paying social security, that would increase a few cents per month on his retirement pension.
Yeah, well, he's putting in. He might as well get it back.
Yeah, of course. When I retire, even if I still worked if I had never been unemployed and I worked every month and I retired and I would continue working, I would not get any extra money on my retirement pension, because I started working after the system had changed.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, over here we're worried about. I mean, I still get probably 7 more years to work, so I can take retirement, and they're over here. You worry about your retirement because they're screwing around with Social Security. They want to screw around with all the benefits that all the money that you put in, that you would had to put in. You put in. I don't. No matter what you did for a living, you put in. You pay. Into Social Security, and so that's owed to you, right? But they say it's what's the word they're looking for? It's kind of like it's not owed to you, and I'll probably think about I'll probably think of the word like tomorrow or something. But they're trying to make it like
I get it. You pay Social Security, and then they decide if you're owed anything or not.
Right, but it's owed to you from from my first paycheck when what's my first job I did? Oh, I was washing dishes. I washed dishes for my first job. And that I got a paycheck for. I mean, I worked under the table before that, right? But my first job, I washed dishes. From that day till now, I've been putting in, and I'm entitled to that money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to make it to be like it's not. It's kind of like you're not really entitled to it.
Yeah.
I was like, but I put into that. You owe me that X cash. So yeah. I can understand I can understand what you're saying. To make it easier that way. I don't know.
I remember my
I
first
just-
job.
huh?
I remember my first job. My sister Francine, she was working at this school for this higher up, and she was like the top secretary there. And they had a program that she could bring in someone as a, I don't know what they call it in English there. In French, it's stagiaire. So just to help out.
Okay.
And she showed me the first week, she showed me like how to type a letter and for the big boss and whatever. And like, I mean, I don't, first of all, I don't know how to type yet. Okay. And yeah, it's like, and I don't know how you're supposed to place it, where you put the name of the person and the name of the person that you're sending it to, and I don't know any of that shit. So she showed me a couple of things here and there, and the next week on Monday, I walk in, and she took the day off.
Ah, she left you hanging.
So I'm in her office, okay? Her boss comes to see me, says, oh, that's right, Francine took the day off. Well, here, I need this typed up. And I'm trying to read his handwriting. And I'm scared shitless. Okay, I really am. I'm scared shitless. I can't read this. So I had to go knock on his door every like 5 or 10 minutes. Excuse me, I don't understand this. So he gave up. He basically gave up because I think I went back like 20 times because I couldn't read anything he wrote. I mean, the guy, why don't you write in block letters so that I can understand what the hell you're writing? I mean, I couldn't read half of what he wrote down.
Was he writing in cursive?
Yeah. And I mean, I went back like something like 20 times. And then he said, never mind, I'll get Francine. She's coming in tomorrow. I'll get Francine to do it. There's no rush. Why didn't you say that in the first place, you old fart?
So was that your sister that he said she's coming in tomorrow?
No, that's not the same one. She passed. I lost three family members in about a year and a half. So
Oh,
I lost first I lost my sister Francine. No, I lost my brother Phil first. And then I lost my sister Francine. And then I lost my sister Lisette, the oldest one. So now it's me, my younger brother Paul, and my older sister Yet. We are the leftovers.
and the leftovers.
Yeah.
That sounds so wrong. You're not the leftovers.
I know, but I mean it's what came to my mouth and my brain. No.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm French, so it's kind of hard sometimes. I switch between French and English when I'm talking to my friends. So
You're the better stock. Yeah, there you go. You're the better stock.
I go from oui je veux, non je veux pas, yes I will, no I won't. So
Well, if you're with your
Right.
friends, you guys do all speak the same language over there, so you can do that.
oh, yeah, we're all bilingual over here. But we didn't have much of a choice because we're like 20 minutes away from Ottawa.
So you
And
were
Ottawa is
basically
mostly English. So
yeah. So okay. So when you were a kid, were you forced to learn English, or were you forced to speak French?
well, I learned we went to school in French, but I learned English. English. I was 4 years old. So because my father would watch TV, and mind you, we were talking black and white TV there, and he would watch TV, and he would watch because most of the time it was English.
Yeah.
Because French, we had 2 French channels and we had 2 English channels, and that was it. We had the rabbit ears.
Yeah, you had to move them around all the time.
Yeah, and then
Did you have to put aluminum foil? Did you have to
Yeah,
put
we
aluminum foil on?
crumpled foil on top to get more channels or better reception. And sometimes they pick up the rabbit ears to move them somewhere else. Okay, don't move.
Yeah.
That and my mom would say, "No, I am not going to stand here holding on to these things." So she'd put them down. And okay, well, I guess this is the way we're going to watch TV
That's the
tonight.
best you're gonna get. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. So,
I remember those days too. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
and
I'm going to tell you something really. I'm going to tell you something really weird that I saw.
channel that we got on Saturday morning.
Gene,
And
hold
those
on
were-
for a second.
Yeah.
Gene, hold on for a second. Paulo, what did you say?
Here's something very weird that happened when I saw on a French TV channel. There's a French news channel that's kind of a sort of a PBS for the Francophonie. It's sponsored by the European Union, and they usually use the Antenne 2 and the RTBF from Belgium as production companies.
Yeah.
And about half of the shows were about stuff that was made for the former French colonies in Africa. So you have a lot of people talking about it, things happening in Senegal or Niger, and of course the people there, they had thick accents, but no problem understanding them. Once, for some reason, they were showing some sitcom from Quebec, and it had subtitles because the French people could not understand what the Quebecois were saying.
Yeah, that's understandable because Quebecois is like a subsection of French. It's not exactly French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what us over here with Portuguese would be a pigeon Portuguese or a pig Portuguese. It's we have our own twists. In the States, we have their own twist to see. I'm from the Azores. I'm not from mainland, right? So my parents are, and so when you come over here, it kind of gets twisted, pigeoned, so it's not exactly perfect Portuguese. So my father had an uncle, so he's my uncle Natal, and he spoke perfect Portuguese, and we were all like, every time he talked, he was like, I love that guy, but he was like, I was like, because he spoke it perfectly. Even my parents would be like, because they were pigeon, because that's where we were. But he was from the mainland. He married my father's aunt, Connie, and and it was perfect Portuguese. And we half the time we had to like, what did he say? It was like, it's like, okay, so again, you're saying that down in Portugal you need the subtitles because Quebec, it came from Quebec, and it was it was kind of tainted.
Yeah. No, the French needed subtitles to understand Quebecois.
Because our Quebecois is, in French we call it joual. It's like a bastard French.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
What they call it, a bastard French.
Yes, I was brought up
And
on
it's,
bastard
and, it's, and
Portuguese.
it's different from region to region. Like here, I'm close to Ottawa, so we're more anglicized than like the people in Quebec City. If you go to Quebec City and I talk the way I talk in French, okay, half of what I say, they won't understand.
That's what I'm saying. We were like totally awed of this guy because it was perfect Portuguese, and I was brought up to be bastard. I'm a bastard, and it's like, I was like, oh my god.
I know,
And,
it's really weird. It's really weird. From one region to the next, it's different.
Yeah, I once met Jacques Villeneuve, the racing driver, when he drove for Peugeot at the Le Mans 24 Hours, and he had a bit of an he had a bit of an accent, but since he grew up he was educated in Switzerland. He doesn't really have much of a problem talking to actual French people. But once a colleague of mine told me about the time he met this guy called Claude Bourbonnais. He was in the late 80s. He was in early 90s. He was going to be the next big Canadian driver, and unfortunately, he died of cancer. And he was driving in Formula 3000. And my colleague went up to him and started speaking French, but couldn't understand him.
I know here it's weird. It's weird. Like I'm in Gatineau. Well, more of it's Bucking. I still call it Buckingham because even after the merger, I still call my town Buckingham.
Yeah,
And
you do.
if you go to Montreal, it's a different French. And then you go from Montreal to Quebec, it's even a different French there. My brother-in-law, he comes from Quebec City. When he worked here in Buckingham, he worked at a bank. And he went to one of the stores here on Main Street, and he wanted running shoes. But in Quebec City, they call them chouclac. So he goes to this lady, and he asks her, where are the chouclac? Well, she has no idea what the hell he's talking about. Because espadrille is running shoes. That's the correct French term. Chouclac is only something you hear in Quebec City. So they're looking around, they're going through all the aisles, and all of a sudden, he points at them. There they are. But she says, well, sir, those are espadrilles. Oh, well, we call them chouclac. So that lady learned a word that she had no idea. I'm pretty sure she talked to all her colleagues and said, I learned a new word. This guy from Quebec, he doesn't call them espadrilles, he calls them chouclac. Even I didn't know chouclac. What the hell is chouclac? And even if it were French, we still call them running shoes. Because we're so close to Ottawa, we didn't have much of a choice to learn English because everybody here, pretty much everybody works for the federal government. And if you work for the federal government, you have to be bilingual.
I guess you have to be, right? Because it's English and French, right?
Yeah. You don't have a choice. The only thing, though, is I called several times the federal government to fix the stupid thing with the money there. And I got people from Haiti, supposedly French people. You have no idea what the hell they're talking about. I couldn't understand half of what the lady was saying. I mean, I couldn't understand. I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I'm not a racist. Could you please transfer me to someone who was born here in Quebec? Please. I can't understand half of what you're saying.
Why do you think the dialects are so different?
And here we're, like I said, we're bastard French. So
yeah, I'm bastard Portuguese. I
but
understand.
a really bastard French. I mean, we massacre French like nobody's business.
Yeah, but taking into account how the even the social proximity of all of the Quebecois, you should have more of a standardized patois. Instead
Yeah,
of
but
having
the problem is, like I said, we're too close to Ottawa.
yeah.
Like it's just across the river. Ottawa is like 20 minutes away. No.
Right, because if you go to France, people in Paris, they don't speak like anyone else in the rest of the country.
Right. So is that a pure French or is that a bastard French?
Well, it's different because it's French that has existed for 1,000 years. The Quebecois is based on French that was spoken in the 17th century, and actual French language unification did not happen until the early 19th century when Napoleon became emperor. Because this is the funny thing, until then, in about 1/3 of France, people did not speak French. About 75% of the south of French spoke something that was closer to Catalan, which is what they speak in Barcelona.
So it's Spanish.
No, it's Catalan.
Barcelona is in Spain, right?
Barcelona is in Spain, but they don't speak Spanish there. What they used to speak in southern France is Languedoc, which back in the Middle Ages was called Provençal. And that is closely related to Catalan. And then in the French region of Gascony, they have a related language, which is not Languedoc. It's called Gascon. And in Spain, it's called Aragonese, because it's spoken in the region of Aragon, but it's not identical to what's spoken in Barcelona. And neither of these are Spanish, and they are closer to each other than they are to Spanish or to French.
So, okay.
And then we have Brittany, which is in the northwest of France. And those guys were hit hard because they spoke Irish.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Were they redheaded too?
Few were. But because Breton is closer to what Irish was back in the 12th century.
So I guess the tale of Babylon makes a lot more sense now, because all of these different dialects and all, because Babylon, before Babylon, everybody spoke the same language. And then I think it was God that said,
it evolves.
Too many people trying to do too many things, so he changed the language.
It evolves differently.
There had to be one central language, and then from that, people went this way, people went that way, people went that. You know, so
we know that there are language isolates, which means that there was different language evolution as far back as 200,000 years ago, because Basque does not resemble any other known language, not even an extinct one. There's this YouTuber that I watch called Metatron. He's an Italian guy who lives in the U.S. He's married to an American woman. He speaks English with a British accent. He also speaks Japanese and Chinese and Mandarin Chinese fluently. And he was talking about Sumerian, the Sumerian language. Now, the Sumerian language that we know is written in Akkadian, but Sumerian is not related to Akkadian. It's also a language isolate. And then we have Japanese. While not a language isolate, the Japonic families, they still haven't figured out how to get them to be related to Mongolian languages.
Okay, so with all this, you're telling me you can't fucking get a fucking job? What the fuck?
Because nobody cares on my, if I know these things.
What? Oh, hold on. What's okay? I get my mouse. Rob, who are you gonna say?
Paulo always drops crazy knowledge.
Yeah. I've been every time I go on Simon's channel when he's usually doing something when it's morning over here and it's not over there, and he has a late show and he's packing up he's bagging comics, and I show up and then I start talking about weird stuff.
Hey, we're all gonna go to bed less stupid tonight.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
There you go.
I know. In order to go to American teach at a university, you have to be a socialist.
Sumerian language came from it comes from somewhere.
Yeah, because you know when people are talking about planet Nibiru, there were references to Sumerian gods. Supposedly, the Sumerian gods came to Earth to take all the gold back to their planet.
For fuel. They needed gold for fuel.
Yeah. Of course, you can't use gold for fuel.
Well, I guess they didn't get all of it because there's plenty here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we don't know if they're still here shipping it out into space.
Yeah. No, they probably use NFTs as fuel.
So Gene, when are you going to go to this mansion in the sky? When are you doing this?
What?
We
What did
just
you
had
say?
a whole education, and in my head, I wanted to know when you go into this mansion.
Oh, September 9th.
Are you going to be able to do your show from there?
It's Tuesday, so I know I'm gonna take a lot of videos.
Oh,
I'm gonna record videos. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. So
you
because I'm
better.
pretty sure nobody's gonna be naked there. So
Why not?
well, no, I mean it's family. We're not gonna be naked, obviously. And I don't think I want to see my brother-in-law naked. Not
Why?
at his age.
Why do you think he's got a bigger schlong than you do?
No, it's just that the things must be hanging a lot more than for me. And I don't think I want to see that. Like he's 78, so I mean,
Oh, he's making tea when he sits on the toilet. He's making tea.
yeah. So I mean, no, but I mean, it should be fun. It should be fun. As I told my sister, it's because me and my younger brother we have this thing. I drink beer, okay. He smokes pot. Like he smokes a joint before having a coffee when he wakes up in the morning. Okay. But
Yeah.
I don't say anything. That's his business. It's his thing. I don't bitch because he does that. But every chance he gets on my case about me drinking beer. Ah, you should stop. Beer's not good for you. What do you mean beer's not good for me, for Christ's sake? You smoke a joint in the morning before having a coffee. Give me a break. So, but I don't bitch. So I told my sister, I said, listen, as long as Paul understands that I'm going to be drinking beer the whole time I'm there, and I don't want lip. She said, no, don't worry. I told him if he starts something in the car, I drive him back home. That's it. That's all.
In the car.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
He's not even
Oh,
going to let you.
Now I can relax.
So he's not even going to let you get there. Start on the trip.
Okay, so your pot smoking brother, is he younger than you?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
So I mean, okay,
65.
you
He's 60.
drink,
He
he
just
smokes
turned
pot.
65.
So what's the difference between you drinking and him smoking pot?
In his mind, it's because he can't handle booze.
Oh,
He goes to the AA because of a booze problem.
oh, that's why. Because he's got a coin. That's
Yeah,
why.
right. Well, see, it becomes all of a sudden it almost becomes I'm the problem.
Yeah.
No,
So
the problem.
so
You're
his
the one who has problem with beer.
yeah. So his addiction to alcohol got replaced by his addiction to marijuana.
Oh no,
So
he would smoke marijuana way before he drank alcohol. Trust me.
didn't we all? Didn't we all?
I mean, he's been smoking like since he was 12 years old, I think. So
Let's see. I stopped, but I think it was. Yeah, he got me. I was probably 14. No, I was probably no 15 when I was smoking. But I stopped because I enjoy the buzz of alcohol better than I do of smoking dope. Smoking dope. Like he was smoking dope. Smoking
I
marijuana.
like the taste of beer. It's as
Yeah,
simple as that.
no,
I like the taste
because
of beer.
I remember this. This is how I'm going to age myself. Ready? We were sitting in a motel. I was sitting on the edge of the bed, smoking the doobie, watching Miami Vice, and I was going, "Wow, Miami Vice!" And like I was looking around, and the wallpaper was like all crushed velvet. It was the Capri. Okay, I don't. Okay, Mark Spector's in here. I think he knows about, but it was at the Capri Motel on Route 6, and I was like, "Wow!" And it was like, seriously, I woke up the next day. I'm like, wow. I'm going wild watching Miami Vice in a motel room with crushed velvet wallpaper, and I always thought that was the wildest thing. Smoking dope. It's not smoking dope. Smoking marijuana. I was like, really, really? That's it? So I stopped after that. It was like that was useless. That was useless. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but it was like it's such a minimal thing or place I was doing minimal watching Miami Vice. I'm like, it's not worth it. This is not worth it. So I stopped that, and I just became a I don't know. I like alcohol.
For me, it was the laughing. I enjoyed the laughing, but now I smoke with a pipe, and it helps me with the pain in my leg. So
Well, okay. So you do maintenance on the pain on your leg. That's different.
yeah, I like Bones McCoy would say, it's for medicinal purposes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
can
I
see
like the
that.
taste of beer. I like the taste of beer. The beer I drink is Bush Ice. It's 6% alcohol. I like that taste. It's sweeter than most beers. And I
See,
can drink, I can start drinking at 7 in the morning till I go to bed at night.
yeah, I don't drink beer anymore because I have the allergy. So
But I never get drunk.
well, because you're drinking weak beer.
No, it's because I drink slow.
Ah, there you go.
My
That's why,
my
that's
friend
why I drink
Pierre,
whiskey.
my friend Pierre can drink 3 beer while I drink not even one. But I call him the sponge. So
Yeah, so what are you drinking again?
Bush Ice,
Yeah, that's like what's like 4%.
6%.
6%. Well,
Yeah,
it's normal beer.
I'm goofing. I'm laughing, but I miss beer. I do.
Hmm.
I can't drink beer anymore. I went to Scotland, and I could drink beer. I actually drank beer. Like it was awesome because I have a gluten issue and I can't do certain things and stuff. That's why I drink whiskey because the gluten is gone in it because they distill it. So, but I would it would be cheaper if I could drink beer. Guaranteed regular beer. What do you
The
drink,
only
Polo?
hard booze that I like is Scotch.
Oh, I'm drinking. Yeah.
I drink Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Be it
So
Glenlivet or Glenfiddich.
yeah. Uh, I like it too. We did. I brought a bottle back, though I didn't crack it open yet because I went there. I was like, what can I bring home that they don't have in the States? So that's. I guess I'm gonna have to do a whole show about that because I got to think um, of a bottle that you can't get here. So that'd be cool. We did the great whiskey experience, and one of those bottles were in it, um, which was awesome. If you ever get to go to Edinburgh, Scotland, you have to do the great whiskey experience, and they go through the whole thing, how it's made, um, samples of different regions. You have to do it. You
I'm
have to
gonna
do
show
it.
you something, Tony, to see if you've seen this.
Oh, geez.
Just
Okay.
a minute there. If I can find the image.
Oh, okay. He's just not going to stand up and throw something out.
No.
That's
Desktop.
that's cool. That's
It's,
cool. That's cool.
come on.
Sometimes I worry about Polo because all I can see is I don't know what he's doing from the shoulders down. I always worry about that if he's going to hop
Well,
up.
nah, I have a laptop with a camera, so that's why I have low quality image, and it's really close to me.
There it is. Have you
Oh, here
seen
we
this,
go.
Tony?
Oh, Pink Floyd Crown Royal.
I would love to get my hands on a
Wow.
bottle.
How
We
much?
don't sell it here in Canada.
How much is that?
I think it's $39.99 US, I think.
If that's all it is, I'll pick a one. I'm going to find one. Wow.
Because I would love to get my hands on one of those. Because me and my friend Bruno, we love Pink Floyd. So,
Yeah.
and he has this killer sound
I just
system.
want to tell you, if I find that, I'm not sending that to you because it'd probably be illegal for me to send it to you, right? I'm just telling you right now.
Don't know. I don't know if it's illegal.
I don't even know if it's real.
Oh yeah, it's real. There are three. You
Yeah.
can get the Crown Royal, and you can get two other different.
Let me see if I can get it here. No. Huh. The local whiskey store doesn't import Crown Royal. Huh. That's not possible. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing Crown Royal there.
Yeah, so I can get the bottle for $34.79 on you. I'm gonna have to go. I'll have to go to my liquor store to see if they can get that.
Because we'd love to be able to share a bottle while listening only Pink Floyd.
But would you actually want to break that open? Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Would you
for
actually want to
sure.
break that open?
Yep. Yep. What's good is a bottle of booze if you're not going to drink it.
No. I have
For
two
me,
bottles.
that's for me.
I have two. I have two bottles of booze in my collection. One is a bottle of rum from my honeymoon. I don't think I'll ever open that up. And I have another bottle of hold on. Of an anniversary bottle. I don't know if I'll open it up. It might open it up if one of my kids get married. But it's those are the only two bottles. The bottle of rum I won't open up. That's too special for me. That's my honeymoon bottle.
Yeah, but you see, in my case, there never was a honeymoon, so I can open this one.
Thank you.
It's as simple as that. For me, it's to drink while listening to Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I don't think I can get it. I can get that over here. Which is kind of weird. The online store in Lisbon doesn't have any Crown Royal, which is weird because I remember seeing Crown Royal the few times I've been there. But so it's
Yeah, so I have a bottle of an anniversary of the first Crown Royal, because so when the royalty went over to Canada, they made a special. That's how they made Crown Royal. They made Crown Royal to celebrate them coming over. So I have a bottle of the anniversary of, I think it's the 75th anniversary of when they went over there, and I've never opened it up. I get a lot of stuff like that. I get a bottle of mead. I don't open up. Maybe I'll open that up. But if I have a kid gets married or something, I have the Crown Royal. The bottle of rum that I have, I don't think I'll ever open that up because that's my we got married and we went to Antigua and they had the bottles. We brought some over. Some got broken. This one survived, and it's still that's Mrs. Oldwolf right there. And I don't think I'll ever open it up. That's always going to be in the back.
last year we found an old bottle of Cutty Sark that my dad had stashed. He had never opened it, and it was so old that it was still good Cutty Sark.
Nice.
Because right now Cutty Sark is fit only for as a toilet cleaner.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
My God! Look at this.
Hello.
How you
Man.
doing?
What's going on?
But it's like
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
9 o'clock over there.
I'm at a
isn't it?
medical center at the moment. I'm doing a hydrogen breath test, so I have to like go in and out every half an hour to get a breath test.
For what?
So I'm doing a whole bunch of tests over the next month, and this one is I'm doing like a fructose test today, and then next week is lactose. I don't know. This thing's working.
What? You get the
Um,
shits all the time, and you have to figure out why you got the
No,
shits.
I'm having a lot of stomach issues and stuff like that, so we're just doing I'm getting a colonoscopy next month. Oh,
Dude, you probably got a gluten allergy.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I've been getting a lot of I can't pinpoint what it is. I keep trying to factor out things, but sometimes I eat stuff and I feel fine, and sometimes I eat stuff and I don't.
You got a
So-
gluten allergy. I'm telling you.
But I eat gluten. I eat gluten like all the time, and it's not always giving me issues. So,
You got a gluten allergy.
well, I think lactose is probably going to be he's going to show some things. So, yeah,
Do you eat a lot of milk, a lot of cheese?
I eat a lot of cheese. So, yeah. But then yesterday, I think I didn't have cheese in my meal, and I still, yeah. So what happens is when I'm at work, I'll have lunch, and afterwards, my stomach goes crazy, like just it goes insane.
So
And
what?
sometimes,
Okay. So what do you pick? Why? Okay. So okay, I'm comfortable with drinks in. So what do you eat, and then you find out it bothers you?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I thought, like, I eat pasta all the time. So I thought it was pasta, because there was one time I substituted my pasta for zucchini noodles, and I felt good. But then that wasn't it. I still had it late, like another time when I had the same thing. I still had stomach issues, so I can't quite pinpoint what it is.
So when's the last time you had an issue?
Hang
When's
on,
the
sorry,
last time you had an issue?
the last 2 days. I
Okay.
actually went through a few days where I felt fine. In the last 2 days, I wasn't like, oh yeah.
So what did you eat in the last 2 days?
Yesterday I had a really late lunch. I was doing something for work, so I didn't get to eat till about 2:30. I had a pasty.
You had a what?
You guys, I could tell you all three things I ate yesterday. You won't even know any of them. So I
Well, explain yourself. What did you have?
had a pasty. I had 2 dim sims and 2 potato cakes.
So what are they? What are they?
Paolo, do you want to take this one? Do you know any of those?
No.
No. Okay. I can't. This is really shit on my phone. It's really hard to. I can't see.
Hey, you
guys.
look beautiful. You look beautiful. Oh, now I can see your chin now. No, you can't see your chin. Now I can see your chin. There you go. So
a pasty is like it's like a like. Do you guys have like pies? I mean,
Yeah.
you guys do like dessert. It's like a pastry, but it's got meat inside.
yeah, okay, it's a meat pie.
No. It's not a pie. It's not a meat pie. It's different. Oh, sorry, my thing
Is
keeps.
it like an empanada?
It's more like that shape. It's more like that shape. Yeah, that's a good one because I didn't even know what that was until earlier in the year when I ate one of those.
Okay.
So a dim sim is basically like a dumpling,
Yeah.
but like it's like apparently it was made here in Australia. Like apparently, like I think Chinese restaurants created it for the Australian audience, but it's basically a dumpling. And then a potato cake is like some states call it a scallop potato. It's like a scallop potato. No, don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
that's
Scallop
it's
potatoes.
like potatoes in a cream sauce.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I call scallop potatoes, but some states here call a potato cake a potato scallop because it's just one thin disc, but it's normally a big one, and then it's just battered and fried. So it's just one,
It's battered in what?
but I don't know, batter.
Your
And it's
father,
fried.
your parents had a restaurant. You don't know what it's battered in, so it's
They had
battered
a
in.
Chinese restaurant. They didn't know. So you get these at like fish and chip shops.
Okay, so you realize you named 3 things that had wheat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go for the day before. What did you have the day before?
I had my chili with rice.
Okay,
Is that okay? Was the
No,
wheat there?
No. I'm trying to find out what you had.
but
You
there's
said
rice,
you
and
had 2 days of you had 2 days of problems. I'm trying to figure out what you have.
So,
wait,
yeah.
were those things like pre-packaged, or were they homemade?
I made the chili and the rice, and then
All right.
the baked goods were made at the bakery.
Okay, so you made the chili and rice. What did you put in the chili and rice?
My chili contains onion, capsicum, minced meat, or you guys call that burger meat. And then a bunch of like seasoning and stuff like that.
Okay.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, that sounds good. What did you have before that?
I can't remember the day. I've been eating chili all week because I normally make big batches of it. So for lunch, I have that. For dinner, it's like
Okay, it's probably not a gluten allergy, but it might be acid reflux.
So my
No, wait.
stomach. So what happens is my stomach, while I'm at work after lunch, my stomach is going crazy. Like it's gurgling, it's rumbling. Sometimes I feel like I need to,
Take a shit.
yeah, right. Sometimes that happens almost immediately. Other times I feel like I need to go, but I don't. I'm just really gassy.
Dude, I'm telling you, have them check you for gluten allergy.
I'm doing all kinds of tests, mate. Yeah.
And
I had
I've taken
ultrasound. I had ultrasound last week.
I'm still betting on the acid reflux. How much hot sauce do you put in your chili?
I put a little bit. I don't mind some hot sauce on my chili.
A little bit.
Yeah, I just because I don't put. I used to cook it with actual chilies or peppers, as you guys call them. But I don't do that anymore because Sarah doesn't like spicy. So basically, I just add hot sauce to mine.
How's Sarah doing? I miss her.
She's doing all right. She's doing all right. I got to keep an eye on the clock because I got to go back in 20
Bring the
minutes.
whole phone in. I want you to bring the phone in while you go do your test.
No, because they'll be able to hear you guys. Anyway, the last thing I heard before I went in for my last test, the last thing I heard was Gene say that he could drink beer from 7 a.m. until he goes to sleep and not be drunk.
Yep.
That tells me, Gene,
That I'm an alcoholic.
you need to calm down a little bit on the beers.
That I have a problem. Hey, it's the only fault I have. So I mean, like, I have to have one.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm lovable. I'm friendly. I don't
Well,
argue with anybody.
That's
So,
okay then.
Are you
I
happy?
don't beat
Gene?
up
Are you
women.
happy? Gene, are you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Oh, and I
Done.
put something in.
Done. I don't want to
private
hear anything else. You're happy. You're done. That's it.
chat. I put
That's it.
something in the private chat there. That's a nice bottle. You might want to check into that, Tony.
All right, I'll look at it right now. That is a nice bottle.
I see? Huh? I find the weirdest shit, man.
It's telling me Pink Floyd 60th anniversary 2025 whiskey bottle. It's not. It's free.
No, but I think
it's
you have to
down lower.
pre-order.
It's $60 when you go down lower.
And it's you can get 3 different booze. It's whiskey, there's Crown Royal, and there's something else.
I am. I'm the kind of person who can't collect whiskey. Can't collect whiskey. I want to drink all the whiskey I collect.
Do you collect the bottles, empty bottles?
Well, that bottle he showed me, I would. That it was a unique bottle. Hold on.
Yeah, it's made like
pull it
a
up here.
triangle in Pink Floyd, the Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah. Okay. How am I?
Is Gene still on your screen? Because he's just a spinning circle on mine.
Yeah, Gene's right there. He's smoking a cigarette.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's because I'm on my phone. It's my phone.
Yeah, it's that shitty.
Now you're all
It's just shitty shit you have out there.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah. Okay. Are you back?
I don't use my phone for this shit. I'd be lost.
Yeah, I don't normally. I wasn't going to jump on, but I've got to just sit in my car for half an hour at a time, and then go back in, and then come back out. So I thought
Seriously, you were going to hop on?
Well, I wanted to, but I kept jumping on, and I was like, I'm gonna go back in 15 minutes. I'll wait till the next one, and then I forgot, and then I wait till the next one. So this time I had to I'll be on here for 20 minutes, and I'll go back in.
So when
And
you go
it's
back
funny,
in, what
the
test are you
first
gonna
thing
do
you
when go
mentioned
back-
is that I drink from 7 till I go to bed.
So
Yeah, that was-
what test do you have to do when you go back in?
I'm doing the same thing. So I'm doing a hydrogen breath test. So when I first I had to fast since sometime yesterday. And then this morning I got here at 9:15, and she gave me a drink. I had to drink.
Yeah.
No. First I did the breath test, and then I had to drink this liquid. She said, drink it within 10 minutes, and then come back in half an hour for your next test. And then since then, I've just had to keep coming back every half an hour to do another.
So
All I'm
but
doing-
what do they do to
All-
you when you go back in?
So I just have to breathe in and hold my breath for 15 minutes. 15 seconds.
You're dead.
And then I blow into this tube, which has a little bag attached to it. And then they put a little tube in there, which I guess gets a sample of my nasty breath. And then they go, okay, see you in half an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. And I'm going to do this next week again as well.
So,
And
So
then
you mean
next-
you mean to tell me you've been there all day?
I've been here all morning. Yeah. Well, I mean, all day for I got here. How long I've been here now? I've been here for nearly 2 hours.
Oh, okay. I
Ah.
thought you said that you were there in the morning and it was late afternoon or something like that. Whoa,
It's still
then serious
10:30.
test.
So, but yeah, next month I'm doing the full gastroscopy and colonoscopy.
ooh.
I'm going to do a members only video, Oldwolf. You get to follow the journey, the road.
Is this
All
your
right.
first visit,
Are you,
sir?
doing, are you doing both tests at the same time?
Hang on, what? Yeah, I think
The
so.
same day?
I think I'm getting double stuffed.
Yeah. So make sure if they use the same tube, make sure they do your mouth first, then your ass. Because if you did the ass and then your mouth, that'd be kind of nasty.
ATM.
I'm just letting you know.
Is this your first visit, sir?
This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. It's going to hurt you more than it hits me. Okay.
No, it's more like you're going to enjoy this more than me.
Right. So they're going to give you an endo. They're going to give you a bronch and an endo. So they're going to go mouth first, right? And find what's going on in your stomach.
They're going to sedate me, so I've never been put down.
Okay. So the idea is when they give you the sedation, you are actually still awake. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still awake. So make sure you have no secrets that you don't want to give out, because you think you're out and you're gonna give you the shot. You're gonna go out and then you wake up. You are totally awake through the whole time.
What?
Yeah, you are.
What do you mean? There's two people, my boss and also another guy at my work, got colonoscopies recently, and they said it was like the best sleep they ever had.
It is. It
They
totally
said
is.
They basically 1 minute they're awake, next minute, it's fucking 2 hours later, and they're
Yeah, and you wake up. But the thing is, you are totally awake at this whole. So they talk to you the whole time.
Paolo, can you confirm this?
I've never had an endo. Sorry.
Okay, so when you get a colonoscopy, right? Okay, they give you the shot. You're going to go in there, and they're going to tell you to count 100, 99, 98, and you're gone. And then you wake up. But in reality, they are talking to you the whole time.
What are they saying? Hey, Simon, we're about to insert this up your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
But why would they tell me that? I thought I was just out like this.
No, you're not out, because if something happens, they're talking to you, make sure that you're okay, and what they're doing with the camera is okay with you. And if you have any pain, if you have anything happens with you while they're doing that, they need to know. So you are totally talking to them the whole time.
And they're asking if you're enjoying this and If you want to,
No,
if you,
no,
want,
not
if you
asking.
want them to go
Oh,
deeper.
Kevin's in here. Kevin, what to do at the same time?
You think we should use more lube?
I know. I'm telling you, honest to God, you're out. You feel you're out and sleeping, but you are communicating with them the whole time.
That
Dude,
sounds.
I've been working in the hospitals for 30 over
Yeah.
30 years. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell that to people when I get back to work, and they'll be like, "No fucking way."
So yeah, you are communicating with them the whole time. You are out. You feel you're out. You're having a great sleep, whatever. But you are totally communicating with them the whole time.
That doesn't
So you
sound
mean
right.
to tell me that when they pulled that, I went to the hospital to get my teeth pulled out, that I was talking the whole time. That must have been awkward for them.
No, I'm
Shut
talking
up!
about.
We're trying
I'm
to
talking
pull
about a
these
camera.
things out.
No, Gene, I'm talking about a camera up your ass. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
that. Okay, so they want to make sure everything's okay with you. So there, you think you're out. You're sleeping. It's great, wonderful. You wake up. Oh, you're in post-op. Oh my God, how great it is. But if you're talking the whole time while they're up your ass.
That's crazy. Have you watched this go down? Have you, Oldwolf?
Have I watched what?
Have you seen this go down?
No. What is it?
As in, have you watched a colonoscopy take place?
No, I just know from talking to my doctors and having them done, and working in the field. I do IT in construction. My job is to basically do low voltage through construction. So we're like, to give you an example, we're building a urgent care center. So my job is all low voltage for everything. For everything, you plug in computer wise, phone wise, everything is low voltage. And that's my job, is to get it from, make sure the whole building is all set for low voltage. So that's what I do. So I deal with all these doctors, all these people, and then so I've been doing hospital work for 30 years. You talk the whole time. You gotta scope up your ass.
That's crazy.
You do. So if you have any secrets, I hope if you have any military secrets or anything,
Why
make
would
sure.
you just spit out secrets though?
Because you
Yeah,
know
it's
what the hell they're asking you.
It's not
Oh,
such
they're
a
gonna
fail
ask
call.
me.
You could
They've
be
got some-
saying, you could be the whole time saying, Sarah, I love you, Sarah. Oh my God, I'm gonna get you a Pokemon card. Oh, you could be doing the whole fucking. What's that character she loves?
Sylveon.
Sylvia, I'm gonna get you that Sylvia card you wanted. Oh yeah. The whole thing. You'll be doing the whole fucking thing. I'm telling you.
Look at it this way: as long as you don't say, "Linda, I love you so much," then you're in trouble.
No, we're talking about Sarah. Sarah, I love Sarah.
No, but I mean, if he
You
says
cannot-
Linda, then he's in trouble.
don't get me wrong. I love Sarah like a daughter. But you cannot. If you ever met Sarah, you cannot not love her. She's beautiful. Tell her that, because I haven't seen her for so long.
I can't tell her that now because she'll watch the stream and be like, "Why are you talking about cameras going up your butt on a live stream?"
Because we're talking about this stuff. Class P is usually the one when you. Okay. Oh, okay. Class P, they usually keep you awake. Yeah.
Well, I'm doing both. I'm doing the gastroscopy as well. So
Yeah, make sure they go down your throat first, because if it goes up your ass, you don't want to go down your throat second. So just let you know.
that's the mouth.
I don't know what they do in Australia. In the United States, they give you a separate. It's a separate tube.
I thought it was going to happen at the same time.
Would that be awesome?
All right, I'm gonna go now and prepare for my next test.
All right. Hey, if we're still on, hop on. I want to hear how it goes.
Sure. Okay. See you guys.
Take care.
See ya. Well,
Well,
that was a train wreck.
if anybody's going to be getting a test like that, I want them to yell out, "Tony, I love you, Tony." That'd be.
Tony, how many viewers did we lose?
I have no. We have 3 people on. Okay, and you know something? Even though Apollo, did you know I'm nominated for an award from the CBC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you vote for me yet?
I don't even know what that is. I've seen people say, please vote for me. I don't know what the CBC awards are.
Go to CBC Awards and vote for me. But you know something? I only had 3 people on, and we've been talking about a camera up their asses. How so this is a unique comic book channel.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm with Jared, either on my channel or his, we talk about whether Todd McFarlane reinvented chains for the comic book.
Chains?
Chains. Apparently, people did not know how to draw chains before Todd McFarlane came along.
Oh, sweet.
At least according to Jared.
All right.
Just like when Todd McFarlane invented the spaghetti spider web.
Yeah, he also invented chains.
McFarlane, right?
Yeah. Because so the other guy on the show, Jared Osborne, Jared thinks that Todd was the first one to draw chains as if they were 3-dimensional objects. They have depth, and he drew them further away when they were in the back of the shot.
Yeah. Well, this one I'm looking at Spawn one. It kind of looks flat. Well, maybe I should share it. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should share it. Hold on. So let me do this. No, that's not what I want. Let me do this. No, that's not what I want. What the hell is? Oh, share screen. Here we go. Oh, that's right. You know why this is so screwed up? Because I don't have my StreamYard screwed up. So I don't have the normal StreamYard. Okay, so I have that. That's kind of boring. That's web. Really? That kind of looks flat to me. That's not them. That's not him.
Now compared to how Neil Adams drew chains.
All right, let's do that.
So we did like 15 minutes of show just talking about it. And then Chris Giarusso showed up and said, that's ridiculous, because apparently
No, I mean everybody draws things differently. So yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he did do that. I mean, because everybody's art is different, right? So maybe he did bring out the change because the way he draws a panel. Maybe.
Just like Todd McFarlane used to draw the Spawn character, he was the only one who drew Spawn character, and nowadays everybody and their cousin can draw Spawn for his covers, and no problem.
Yeah, well, that was his character he brought up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so everybody did a Spawn character, but that was his character he made.
And he's Canadian.
Yes, he is, and he's married to a woman named Wanda. And if you actually go back, Bueller, you guys know Bueller?
Yep.
Comes with Bueller.
Yeah, I heard of him.
He was a student of Wanda, because Wanda is what maybe still is a teacher, and she was his teacher, and you ever heard the story? So, and then she brought Todd in for like a show and tell type of thing. And then he's like, I love Travis. but like he's very supportive of Todd because he has that connection between, him and Todd was Wander his teacher, which is cool. I mean, that would be cool. You'd be in class, and so all of a sudden your teacher brings in somebody like Todd McFarlane. I think that'd be cool. No, yes, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it was like Glenn, Flat Earth Santa. He was in line to get a book signed by Todd McFarlane, and a man comes in with his two daughters, and they're waiting in line to get books signed, but he only has 2 tickets. So one of his daughters can't get her book signed, or a piece of art or something.
Yeah.
So Glenn turned around and offered his ticket to the other little girl so that she could get her art signed.
Sweet.
And he was relaying that story on a show. I don't remember whose live stream. And he was in the chat and he was saying that he had given his ticket to this little girl. What he didn't know is that Todd's brother was in the chat. He was reading all this. And at the same time, Todd McFarlane was with his brother, and he was reading it too. So they contacted him, and they in the chat, and they said, "Contact me on IG, and I like what you did, and I'll send you a signed book." And then he posted a picture on IG of Todd with his brother pointing at the chat, the paragraph that Glenn had written about this little girl that he gave his ticket to, and he's pointing at the screen. Now, how cool is that?
That's very cool. My only thing would be the father had 2 tickets. Does the father only have 2 tickets?
Yeah.
So why didn't he just give both tickets to his daughters and step out?
I don't know.
Well, that's me.
Maybe he absolutely needed a signature. I don't know.
Do you actually your kids first? I'm a Portuguese. That's how we are. Kids first. So there you go.
Oh, and I have a Stan Lee signed book.
Yeah, which one?
CBCS, Original Sin #4, Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's CBCS 8.5, and it's signed by Stan Lee. Well, it's a verified signature or something like that, sir.
Yeah.
A yellow label. And I'm willing to trade that, a straight trade, for a gold key Space Ghost #1 CGC graded.
Oh, it has
Either
to be graded. Okay.
A 2.0 to a 5. I don't care if even if it's a 2.0, I don't care. I do a straight trade. For me, I know that down the line I can get another signed book by Stan Lee. But a Space Ghost #1, I'd be hard pressed to find one, because they're rare. There are not that many. And I don't care about the low grade as long as it presents well. But it has to be graded CGC. That's all I asked.
So if you just got one without the grade, would you take it?
Got one without the grade, you mean?
Yeah.
No. I want it graded. I'm trading a graded book. I want a graded book. But I don't care if it's a 2.0. You see, that's the thing that I don't care about. Even if it's a 2.0.
Hold on. If you don't care if it's a 2.0, if it's graded, but if you got it ungraded,
I don't want to go through the hassle to get it graded.
Oh, so you want it to be able to be graded?
Yeah, I want it in the plastic. I want it so that I can put it on a wall. Even if there's dust, I can wipe the dust off, and I don't. It's not going to warp or anything like that. It won't be in the sunshine. So
Yeah, I was thinking as long as, I mean, if you want to, because 2.0 was kind of beat. So if you just wanted a book that wasn't graded, then you could have it. It would probably be cheaper to get it with not graded, because 2.0 would be still beat. It would just present well.
I was supposed to. Well, I asked the comic Aussie, and he said I'll find you one. And then I guess he didn't. He wasn't listening, which I'm used to people not listening to me.
I'm
So,
listening.
so I told him, I said, it has to be graded, it has to be CGC, and it's a straight trade. We're not going to exchange any money. Even if the book that I get is worth less than the one that I'm trading, I don't care as long as it's CGC and it's graded.
Yeah, but what
He
would
said,
you
I'll
trade
find you
for?
one, I'll find you one, blah, blah, blah. And the other night, he shows me a 5.0. Hey, I'm ecstatic. Okay, so is he willing to do a straight trade? Well, he doesn't want to do a trade, but, well, Aussie, I told you it was a straight trade, no cash. I don't have money to pay for that kind of a book.
Yeah, I know that.
So I want a straight trade.
But what would you trade for it?
What would I pay for it?
No, what would you trade for it?
I'm trading my Stan Lee signed book.
What's your Stanley side book?
It's Amazing Spider-Man Original Sin #4.
Okay, and that's graded.
Yeah, and it's CBCS 8.5. Yellow label. If I had a picture, I'd show you, but I think I have a picture somewhere. Let me see. Zip. Oops. Don't want this. Is it in pictures, maybe? Come on, computer, wake up. Wake up. Pictures. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's here. Okay, let me see. Let me see. How am I gonna? Okay, if I go like this. No, that's not the way to do it. Read this. Share image file. Whoops. Here's screenshot. There you go. That's it. That's the one I have.
You have an 8.5.
Yep. That's my book. I'm willing to trade that against that. Gold key, Space Ghost #1, graded. Anything between a 2.0 and a 5.0. It has to be graded CGC. Because I haven't seen any CBCS anyway, so. Because this is still an expensive book. Without the signature, I think it's a $200 book. So.
Oh yeah.
So with the signature, closer to 5.
And you're willing to give that for a Space Ghost 2 to 5?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Well, it's out there.
So anyways, the Kevin says it's about a $300 book, but that's US. So here in Canada, it's $425 or something like that. So it's still an expensive book.
Oh yeah.
So I'm willing to trade it, straight trade, no money exchanged. So that's something I wouldn't mind.
So that okay, I know I'm coming whiskeys in, but so that one you have there is signed by Stanley.
Yep. You
At
can
that
see
grade.
right here. Right
At
there.
that grade.
Yep. All right, that's my book.
Oh, that is your book. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can find one, if someone knows someone who has a CGC, like I said, I'll go as low as 2.0, as long as it presents well.
I mean, yeah. I mean, with 2.0, you would get some, some color breaks in the corners. Maybe a lot. You would lose a corner.
No, because when you're missing, like if you're missing a corner, I think the label changes color. It becomes like a green or a purple label. I can't remember which one.
Uh-huh.
I'd like a blue label if possible.
So you want a GC label across? That's blue.
Yeah. Hey, but still, I mean, they'd be getting a good book.
Yeah, no shit.
And it's Stan Lee. So I mean, it's
Oh,
not to
shit.
spit on.
Hold on. Back from his tests up, Simon, how's your ass?
Mate, I've been backstage for fucking over 5 minutes.
Sorry, I didn't know how long I wasn't looking.
What I saw this book, but what book is Gene after?
He's looking for after a sorry.
It's a gold key.
Space Ghost #1.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Gold key
what?
Space Ghost. Gold key Space Ghost #1 CGC graded.
Nice.
You got that?
No, I don't have that.
So how'd your test go?
So I walked in there, breathed some air, exhaled some air, and I'm back in my car again. Then I got to wait for the next one. I just have to pay $140.
You had to breathe it to breathe?
$140 to breathe.
I love your healthcare at your place.
Well, yeah, I don't have private, so a lot of other things that, like last week I got my ultrasound and my CT scan. That was bulk billed, so I didn't have to pay for that.
I'm worried for you. There's a lot of going on with you with this medical shit. I'm so worried.
I got my CT scan was on my spine though. Yeah.
Why was that in your spine?
Because I got back issues. I've always had neck and back issues, but I hadn't checked up on my lower back for a while. So I've got 2 bulging discs in my lower back now, as well as my neck.
I walk around every day at 60 years old with bulging discs in my back. You're such a whiner.
I'm not a whiner. I'm just, hey, I put up with it. I've been putting up with it for 20 years.
Yeah, you need to do some stretching and stuff to build up the. So on your spine, there are 2 thin muscles on the lower spine to hold it together. You have to tighten up those muscles.
Yeah, my osteo gave me like an exercise plan, and I did it the other night, and I could tell it was strengthening my back.
Yeah. So you got a plan. So if you need me to send you something, I'll send you something.
No, he sent me my osteo is really good, man. Like he's very good.
I'm worried about you, Simon.
What?
I'm worried about you.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. You got back problems. You got belly problems. What's going on with you?
I'm hoping I lose some weight after the colonoscopy.
What, are they going to suck a bunch of shit out of you? How do you expect a bunch of lose some weight out of a colonoscopy?
Because the day before you can't eat anything, and you got to drink all these foods, and apparently it just releases everything. Yeah, apparently, like everything. My mate at work was like saying anything you've got stuck up there, any shit that's been waiting, sitting up there for fucking the last 10
It's
years,
gone.
all coming out. I was like, excellent. If I lose weight, maybe I'll get a colonoscopy every week.
See,
There you
that's the
go.
book, Tony. That's the book I'm looking for.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. I actually on eBay. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, look at that old label.
Yeah, but that's just an example. I just picked up the only one that I saw. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at 4.5, but it has a lot of color breaks, and it's missing a corner, and a lot of creases in the corners and type of thing. But it's still pulled at 4.5. So I'm saying you say you want a 2, you go as low as 2, but if you go low as 2, you're really looking for a beat up cover.
That's not true.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen some 2.0s that have great covers. It's just like the back cover has water damage or something like that. And
Yeah, I mean the back cover on this it looks pretty good. It's the front cover that has a little love in.
Well, since you're not planning on opening it, I guess it doesn't matter if some kid cut out some parts for the school project or something back in the 60s.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing.
but then it's not a blue label. Then it becomes either a purple or a green one.
Yeah, I mean this is from '67, so I mean there's a lot of loving going on these issues. So
I'm sure I'll find one at some point. Someone's going to be willing to trade. Someone wants a Stan Lee book more than they want a Space Ghost book.
yeah, but I mean they have it, but you're going to want to critique it, right? You're going to say I want to look at it, and you're going to say no, that's not not for me. So I mean, I'm just looking here. So if I did this and this, and I can't do it because I don't know why this thing's not working right, but that's okay. So if I did this, see how see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's okay. I don't mind that.
Okay.
I don't mind that at all. You see, the rest of the book presents great. So
right.
I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm saying, yeah, you're saying 2. I'm like, this is a 4.5. It's been loved, right here.
Yeah, it's okay. That I don't mind that. It's not. It doesn't detract from the rest of the image.
Okay.
I thought when you said missing a corner, I said like a big chunk there.
No, yeah, no, I'm not. It's missing. It's missing a corner. I mean, right
That's
here.
fine. That's fine. That book is fine. I'd be happy. I'd be ecstatic if I had that.
All right. So that's what That's what you're looking for.
Yep.
Interesting
Just
book.
that everybody on eBay, they don't want to trade.
Well, eBay, I didn't know people would trade on eBay. Wouldn't you trade more like local?
Yeah, I don't see them trade on eBay because it's a marketplace, right? They want cash.
No, because I've reached out to people that had some Space Ghosts, and I've sent out pictures of my book, and they want to sell. They don't want. Well, why don't you sell your book, and then you'll have cash, and you'll be able to. Yeah, but with my luck, I'd sell the book, and then the book that I wanted would have been sold. So then I'd spend the cash, and I wouldn't have it either.
Do you guys ever buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace?
Seldom. Actually, that's not right. I've never bought from Marketplace.
I bought my mobility scooter there.
There you go.
I got a hell of a bargain. It's a $4,000 scooter, and I paid $700 for it.
So
that was a score.
Yeah, I've been getting some good deals on Facebook Marketplace to the point where I have to stop looking at it because
really
the deals are too good.
So is that like a flea market? I've never actually used it. So
it's basically just like you message them, and then he'll say we'll meet here, and then you meet them there, and it's like a drug deal going down in the car park a lot of the times. but I've been picked up some sick figures from Marketplace. I was just wondering because obviously you guys are such a bigger. There's so many more states and so many more people. I just wondered what it was like over there. Like here, I just mostly just. I did buy something from Sydney though, and he posted it, which I was a little bit scared of because I was like, oh, I'm literally buying about $300 worth of figures here for like and he's gonna post it. Normally, I'm used to just meeting them. I've sold stuff through Marketplace. I sold my MacBooks. I've sold my old cameras and stuff like that. You got to be a little bit like aware though on Marketplace because there's a lot of scams, and then there's a lot of like if you're selling stuff, it's just non-stop people breaking your balls about will you do it for this? Will you do it for that?
Yeah. They think it's a garage sale.
Yeah.
Some
So,
people think it's a garage sale. They want to buy. If you say like $100 non-negotiable,
yeah.
they're still gonna try to get it
Will
for
you
50.
do it for 50? It's
Yeah.
like what?
Didn't you read the fine print?
Yeah.
And it's not even fine print. It says non-negotiable, $100.
Yeah. Looking at the clock, old wolf.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at like. Well, I was away for over a week from work, and I went in. The first day of work was today, and I'm like, fuck. It's like I tried to set before I left work. It was like I try to set things up to make sure work goes, and I was like, it didn't happen, and I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, I'm supposed to be at work at 7:00 p.m. at work tomorrow for a don't laugh, for Siemens project.
As in the brand or the company.
The company, yeah, they're doing
They used to make mobile phones.
Siemens do your phones?
They used to make mobile phones back in the day, like early days of mobile phones. I used to have like the sickest Siemens phone. And then now they make like medical equipment, right? Like
Yes,
scanners and shit like that.
They make everything that's electronic. They're the main supplier of batteries for electric car. One of the two main suppliers for electric car batteries in the world.
Really, not for here. For us, we use Siemens for medical equipment like CAT scans and stuff.
Yeah.
But this one is for our HVAC, so the whole air conditioning system for the hospital. And they're putting it all new, and it's been the whole project's been a clusterfuck. Oh my god, it's been a clusterfuck. I'm like, I'm in Scotland, and I'm getting fucking emails. I'm like, fuck. So I'm supposed to meet them at 7:00 tomorrow morning, and I'm like, I want to keep this going, but part of me is like, I gotta get my ass in fucking bed because I gotta get up at 5:00 in the morning to get there at 7. So I think I went in this sooner than I wanted to. Don't hate me.
I think I added you, Paulo, on Facebook. I think.
Did you add Simon?
Because there's 5 different ones, and I think it's you, the first one on top. So
yeah, it just showed up here and I accepted.
Gene, did you add Simon?
On Facebook? I don't use Facebook.
Did you add him on Instagram?
I think I have him on Instagram.
I'm pretty sure me and Gina are on Instagram.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you.
And I'm sub to his channel too, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you? Yeah, it's a great channel.
And I'm sub.
I want to apologize, Simon. I want to apologize. I haven't been able to comment on your videos, but I have been watching them.
It's all good, mate. I don't expect nothing from no one.
Fuck you. Don't expect nothing from now on. What is that? Is that an Aussie thing?
No, I'm just saying. I don't expect people to watch my stuff.
I'm talking about me. I watch you.
I'm one of my biggest fans, Oldwolf.
I watch you on Mondays. I watch you when I get up. I watch you. What is that? Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursdays. You do your shit.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, I watch them all.
But
Paulo, if you're not watching Simon, you're missing. You're
Oh,
missing out.
I watched about 75% of his stuff. I did.
Only 75%.
You're.
he likes the Mark conversations, I think.
I do like the Mark. I like the Mark conversations. If you're only going to a toy show, I won't watch it because I'm not interested in toys.
Exactly.
There you go. So when's the next time you're gonna be meeting up with Mark?
Well, I've picked up all my books. I've got a video that I filmed like weeks ago. There.
Stop. You picked
Yeah.
up all your books?
Yeah, I've got nothing left there.
You had a box.
Yeah, I've got them all.
You picked them all up?
Yeah. So I think the next time I do we'll probably do an episode of the podcast soon. But next time I go there to do a video, I might actually see if he wants to come out with me. We'll do a vlog together.
That'd be cool.
That'll be something different, So, all right, I'm gonna get back in and do my other test. So I hope you guys have a good night. And yeah, good hanging out.
Yeah, I'll always love it hanging out with you, you motherfucker.
It's a rare
But we
moment.
need to get drunk together. We need to get drinking together.
I know. We'll find the time eventually, mate.
All right.
All right, see you guys. Have a good night.
Love you, baby.
Peace.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna hit the hack. I'm gonna hit the bed sooner than I wanted to, but I got a shitload of ton. I got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. And
No hanging with Jakes today.
If I didn't have all the stuff I had going on tomorrow, I'd be here till 11 o'clock. But I got to be honest with you. Tomorrow's gonna be a tough day, and I need to be there. So I got to be there I have to be there for like before 7 in the morning because of Siemens coming in and doing all their tests and stuff like that. It's gonna suck. Tomorrow's gonna suck so bad. I need to get some sleep, and I apologize. I truly apologize.
Apologies needed.
No problem.
No. Honest. I mean, I love when you guys. I mean, I do my show my books, and I appreciate. But when you guys, whoever hops on, you guys or whoever, I appreciate it, and I'll go till whenever, because I enjoy you guys hopping on, or whoever hops on. I appreciate that. But I just want to tell you straight that I just tomorrow is going to suck big balls, and so I just need to go buddy bye. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you can come on my stream on Sunday night at 9.
Yeah. Okay. So wait a minute. Hold on. At 9, I'm doing. I do D&D. See that?
Oh.
Your show is killing me because I want to hop on with you, but it's like Sundays I'm doing D&D and like so. What other things do you do live?
Sometimes there was one night we lasted 4 hours. So.
On a Sunday?
Yep.
Yeah. See, a Sunday I'm already taking. It's already. I'm playing a half elf on Sundays. So what other days do you hop on?
Well, sometimes it's on other shows. So most of the time it's other shows.
All right. So let me
But
know
I might try to do a live stream, an impromptu live stream during the week. There, I have to look to try to find a time slot that doesn't impede on somebody else's.
Don't do that. Okay,
channel.
Gene, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. You do you, and there's always what's called a rewind, right? So they can always go to you on a rewind or to that channel you don't want to interrupt on the rewind. That's how it is. You want to go on at 6 o'clock, do it. Okay, you may not have the chat. There might not be a lot of people in the chat, but do you? Okay, and there's always the rewind. Like so Council of Comics just did a whole thing. So I was on their channel yesterday, right? And they did a whole thing about and withdrawing whatever, and at the same time, and so it's like somebody can watch them and somebody can watch you on a rewind, or somebody can watch you and somebody can watch them on a rewind. Don't if you want to do a show, do it for you. Don't do it for like, because someone else, your friend, is going to have another show. Yeah, your friend's always going to have another show. But if you want to do a show, do a show. And
Yeah.
if people don't come on when when you're live, something, rewind. People can always watch you on the rewind, and it's still the same thing. So don't do that. So when you go on your, you feel like I want to do a show, let me know, and if I can, I'll hop on. But
Word.
don't limit yourself because your friend or some other people are having shows. Don't do that. If you do that, then you see YouTube is this very small. YouTube is big.
Mhm.
There's always a rewind. So don't do that. Okay, so do a show whenever you want to, because I'm doing a 7 o'clock show. Friends of mine are doing a 7 o'clock show. Other people I don't know doing a 7 o'clock show. Everybody's doing a 7 o'clock show. Okay, you can't limit yourself. Do you? If you want to go live, go live. You're not hurting anybody. It's you want to do live. Okay,
Cool.
don't do that. I felt that whole a long time ago, and I limit. I can't do this because Bueller's doing a show. I can't do this because John's doing a show. Do your show. This is for you. This is not, and people hop on that, on the rewind, on live, whatever. Just do you. Do you, boo. Do you, boo. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, when,
Take that advice from a drunken man.
yeah, when Genome was still doing shows, I would get out of Jared's channel at what to me would be 2 a.m, and then I'd still catch the last 15 minutes of Genome.
Yeah. Everybody's doing the show.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing shows. Just
Good advice.
just do you.
Good advice. I shall follow your advice, Tony.
Yeah. Everybody's always doing a show. Just do you. Because they're doing them. Just do you. Love you guys. Thank you very much.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye bye.